The ruling All Progressives Congress has accused the People's Democratic Party of playing politics with the activities of bandits, insurgents and other criminals which had their roots in the opposition party's alleged poor handling of their formative stages. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the federal government has advised Nigerians to pay for their passports online and avoid patronizing touts and unprofessional officials when applying for the passports. The Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, who gave the warning on Monday in Oyo State at the rollout of the enhanced e-passport, said digitized payment procedures will ensure a reliable process. The minister said, "But I will implore applicants to stop patronizing touts and our officials directly. Follow the process we put in place. Apply for passports and pay online. The only engagement with our staff is the enrollment of your biometrics." Patronizing touts and passport office officials doesn't always end well, but rather serves to defeat our purpose of eliminating corruption and infusing integrity to the passport administration process. At number 9, Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum has approved a 1-month salary bonus for thousands of volunteers fighting Boko Haram terrorists, including the Civilian Joint Task Force and hunters. Zulum disclosed this on Monday when he hosted leaders of the different sectors of the volunteers and sanitation workers operating in Maiduguri Metropolis and Jere local government. The governor also included sanitation staff cleaning up communities destroyed by insurgents before reconstruction and cleaners working in government establishments and agencies. He said the gesture was to show gratitude to the volunteers for their gallantry and sacrifices in complementing the efforts of the military and other armed forces in the fight against insurgents. At number 8, bandits reportedly chased away farmers working on their farms in Rafindaji community in Gulida Chiefdom in the Abaji Area Council of Abuja, causing a stir in the area. Residents of the community confirmed that the bandits also kidnapped 2 villagers. The attack was said to have occurred around 4:30 a.m. on Monday. A resident narrated that the bandits, who came in numbers, moved near Gulida community on Monday morning and chased away farmers that were working on their farms. At number 7, the Debt Management Office has announced that its latest offer of 250 billion naira sovereign Sukuk would be deployed to 3 befitting ministries. The Director General of the DMO, Patience Oniha, disclosed this at an investor meeting for the 2021 Sukuk on Monday. Oniha said the proceeds would upgrade some roads in the Federal Capital Territory through the FCTA and the Niger Delta through the Ministry of Niger Delta Affairs. She further noted that a chunk of the proceeds would still go into upgrading critical road infrastructure across the country through the Federal Ministry of Works and Housing. At number 6, Nigeria's ambassador to Benin Republic and former Chief of Army Staff Tukur Buratai says poor governance, corruption and insecurity, particularly widespread violence under President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, has undermined the country's development. Buratai said this at the groundbreaking and fundraiser for Tukur Buratai Research Center at Gora in Nasarawa State. The former Chief of Army Staff also stated that Nigeria had the potential for greatness, but there were insufficient capabilities to transfer that potential into socio-economic benefits for the people. At number 5, a student of Angus Memorial Secondary School, Jemimah Marcus, was allowed to act as one-day governor by the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on Monday. The 17-year-old called for more funding in the education sector when she was ceremonially handed the seat of authority for a brief moment. According to her, more funding would cater to more schools, especially where students learn under harsh circumstances. Marcus, who is an Edo indigene, won the 2020 edition of the Spelling Bee competition, thereby earning the honor to become the one-day governor. At number 4, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajabiamila, has formally received and read the letter conveying President Muhammadu Buhari's reasons for withholding his assent to the Electoral Amendment Bill. In the letter received on Tuesday, Buhari advanced a couple of reasons for withholding the signature. Part of the letter read, "The conduct of direct primaries across the 8,809 wards across the length and breadth of the country will lead to a significant spike in the cost of conducting primary elections by parties, as well as increase in the cost of monitoring such elections by INEC, who has to deploy monitors across these wards each time a party is to conduct direct primaries for the presidential, gubernatorial and legislative posts." At number 3, the World Health Organization says there is now consistent evidence that the Omicron variant is spreading faster than the Delta variant of the coronavirus. The Director General of the World Health Organization, Tedros Ghebreyesus, told journalists at the agency's headquarters in Geneva that it was also more likely that people who had been vaccinated or recovered from the virus could be infected or reinfected. At number 2, Justice D.U. Okorowo of the Federal High Court in Abuja has stopped the Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, and the Bureau of Public Procurement from nominating any company or entity to be operators of the International Cargo Tracking System in Nigeria. The court order followed an ex parte motion filed by Incorporated Trustees of Citizens Advocacy for Social and Economic Rights, complaining about the official malfeasance associated with the ongoing process of appointing an implementation agent for the ITCM. A copy of the enrolled order was obtained by journalists in Abuja on Tuesday. Justice Okorowo granted the interim orders against the defendants pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice filed by the plaintiffs. Finally, at number 1, the ruling All Progressives Congress has accused the People's Democratic Party of playing politics with the activities of bandits, insurgents, and other criminals, which had their roots in the opposition party's alleged poor handling of their formative stages. APC stated that bandits and other elements terrorizing citizens have their roots in the PDP. The National Secretary of the APC Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, Senator John Akpan-Udoidege, said this on Tuesday. This was in reaction to PDP's accusation that the federal government was insensitive to Nigerians' plight and that it was colluding with the criminals. APC said PDP was not just unpatriotic, banal, and a wobbling opposition, but that it was playing dangerous politics with banditry, especially with its penchant for turning tragic events into subjects of politicking. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.